Oh, come with me. Come with Yammie Hypocrite as he changes his opinion yet again on a motorcycle topic. It'll be so great. Check out that sweet Yammie Noob Reservoir cover. Available now at YammieNoob.com.
Well, this is it, boys. This is the video that ends my YouTube career. I'm calling it right now officially. I don't think 600cc super sport bikes are awful for beginners. Oh, I know. Oh, I've broken the sacred covenant of the 300 riders. I have infringed upon a great pact that we have made. Come on, bro. But it's true. It's true. So if you've seen my other videos, you know that I'm a staunch proponent of beginning on a 300 bike. I think that starting on a 300 is the way to go, or I used to think that starting on 300 is the way to go. That, you know, starting on a 600cc bike is, you know, too scary, too fast, too furious. Don't fucking do it. You're gonna die. You're gonna implode. But, you know, the 675 is a very different bike than, ooh, what is that? Oh, saw, Shelby. Saw it. Fucking rev at him like an alpha. But anyways, yeah, I was, oh my god, can you go? Can you go? Can you go? Can you go? But yeah, man, I was a pretty big proponent of starting on a 300. I thought the starting on a 600 is a pretty bad idea. But realistically, and this is something that I could only understand after having actually ridden a 600cc bike as opposed to a middleweight like the Daytona, it's not that bad at all, dude. If you stay under 10 grand, you'll be perfectly fine. It's not even that fast. The only problem arises whenever you actually get on the throttle and stay on it for a long period of time and you get fucking smashed in the face with power. But, you know, if you're a newbie, just stay under 10 grand. On an R6, if you stay under 10 grand, even if you full throttle that shit, you're not going anywhere. Nothing really happens. It's not scary at all. Like, oh man, like I'm upset that my opinion on this has changed pretty dramatically, but I can't lie to you guys. Like, I can't be like, oh, the R6 is just so dangerous and scary and you shouldn't get on it because it's gonna make you fucking die. Because I don't believe that at all. Do I think you should start on a Daytona? Hell no. Fuck no. It's got way too much torque in the middle. It's got no traction control. Do not start on a Daytona as your first bike. Also, it's expensive. That's really stupid. Don't do that. Don't do that. You're gonna drop it. That's a bad idea. But getting like a lightly used R6, you could probably do that. That's not that bad at all as a first bike. This video is gonna get so much hate. I don't even care. I can't lie to you guys. I can't sit around and pretend like I have an opinion that I don't. The other thing that might be a little intimidating, but you'll probably get used to it pretty fast, is the ergonomics of the bike. I mean, it is very tucked in. It's a full race bike position, very similar to the Daytona, but you'll get used to that, dude. It's not that bad. Here's the thing. Okay, I'm gonna kind of alter this opinion a little bit. Do I think it's possible to start on a 600? Yes, of course I think it's possible. Would I encourage it actively? That I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure I would actively tell you to get a 600 over a 300 to like actually learn how to ride on. Here's the thing. You're gonna learn a lot more by riding the 300, and it's gonna teach you a lot more about motorcycling because you'll be able to push it a lot further than you would the R6. But is it impossible to start an R6? No, God no. And I really wouldn't, if someone was really gung-ho on it, I really wouldn't shy them away now that I've ridden one. I'd be like, okay, man, you know, like, it's going to be a little tougher. I wouldn't recommend it because it's a bit tougher of a path, but go for it. It's not impossible. Now, if they hit me with that, I'm gonna start on a Turbo Hayabusa, motherfucker, then we're going to have some problems. I'm going to be like, hey, man, that's a terrible idea. Don't do that. Don't go rolling with them booster boys on the highway doing some 50 to 150 pulls, 100, 200, 300. And who knows, like, maybe once I finally test out my first big boy super bike, like an R1 or a Panigale or a ZX10 or something similar, maybe I'll say the same thing about like their B modes. Be like, this isn't even scary at all. Like, you can start on this, whatever, dog. The only problem is that as I get more accustomed to riding, I don't think those kind of bikes are scary anymore. Like, I got on the R6 and it wasn't scary at all. I was like, oh, this is a fun bike. So it's difficult not to color my perception for a beginner for me to be like, oh, this is perfectly acceptable. But realistically, it all depends, man. It all fucking depends. Alpha 4C, what up? It all fucking depends on your skill set, on what you think you can do. Why don't you just go try them out, you know? Go try out the different bikes. Don't sit around on the internet and postulating on which one you should begin on. That's not gonna help anybody. And it also doesn't fucking help when you message me on Instagram asking me what bike you should start on. Ah, that's so frustrating. Please stop doing that. Oh my god, dude. Like, I say the same thing every time. I'm like, I recommend a 300, but you can start on the 650 or 600 or something. It's just the same shit that you can find on the internet. I don't have any kind of crazy insights for you. I pretty much believe what most people believe regarding that. I'm just kidding. You guys can still message me on Instagram. I don't care. Go ahead. That's fine. I don't mind. I try to reply to, I'm crazy about replying, dude. I literally try to reply to everybody. Unless you just like, I guess a message is just like, hey. I'm like, I don't really know what to do with that. If you just tell me hey, I'm like, okay, just gonna decline that. Anyone who asks me, it's like, oh hey, what do you think of this, or oh Yammie, I saw this, and blah blah. Like, I love it when you guys message me questions. It's very fun. I like replying to those. Yeah, dude, no, you'll probably be fine on a 600. Honestly, they're not scary at all. Like, literally, I was in second gear and you just fucking full throttle it, nothing happens. You gotta wait and wait and wait to get to the power, which tells me that if you want to really fuck up on a 600, you gotta like actively attempt to fuck up. You're like, okay, today I'm gonna crash into a wall, holds it full throttle for 5 seconds and crashes into a wall. Like, that's what you have to like literally do if you want to fuck up on a 600. Oh, I can't. The comments on this video are gonna be, they're gonna be all over the place. I'm imagining this. I'm imagining one camp's gonna be like, you're being so irresponsible telling people to start on 600s, you fucking piece of shit. And then other people are gonna be like, fucking finally you think that 600s are okay for beginners. Like, Jesus Christ, Yammie, like, you finally think that. Isn't that a good looking reservoir cover right there? Isn't that a good looking reservoir? Don't you just want to like have one of those on your bike to show off your favorite motovlogger from YouTube? Isn't that just so great? Don't you want to just get one of those? Yeah. What is on the top of this car? You got like some asbestos on the top of this car. Carcinogenic asbestos. Been exposed to asbestos poisoning. Please dial 862-445 asbestos. Yeah, what the fuck is on the top of this car, dude? That's disgusting. Is it just like tape? This car's not even that old to have all kind of fucked up shit on it. All kinds of fucked up shit. So yeah, Yammie hypocrite telling you that 600s are A-okay now. It's okay, boys. I released them. 600s are good now. Don't worry. Go get them. They're fine. Oh my god. My favorite color is, oh my god, bitch! There's a mouse over there. Do you guys see this? That's crazy. I've never seen a mouse just running around like that. What? Dude, that mouse is climbing the wall. What